away long, but now we're back. And just like Joey Barton, we are back and we are better and stronger. Join us today with a recap of what happened this season for QPR. I'm Suzanne Seriget, and once again, let's head straight to the kickoff. To start with, let's talk about transfers of the recent transfer window. The recent transfer window saw QPR actively bringing in players and letting some go from the club both permanently and on loans. Although the transfers are mostly down to lower down the club's wages, manager Harry Redknapp brought in some promising players to the club. Let's look at the summary of the recent transfer window activity. More than 15 players departed the club during the transfer windows. These players include Jay Boothroyd, Jose Bosingwa, Anton Ferdinand, Tel Benheim, Radek Cerny, DJ Campbell, Julio Cesar left the club either on a free or for free to other clubs, while hard worker Jamie McKee and notably Christopher Samba were sold to Nottingham Forest and the Russian club Anzi respectively. Other players such as Park Ji-sung, Loic Remy, Adel Tarat, Sean Derry, Stefan Mbia and Esteban Granero went off on loan. These transfers are obviously done to lower down the wages of the club and to let the club sign players needed to compete in the championship. Most of the players signed are loan, and these players are ex-Harry Redknapp players Nico Kranjar, Tom Carroll, Benoit Assel Ekoto. Players signed on a free are winger Gary O'Neill, Richard Dunn, and tireless fullback Danny Simpson. Players purchased include striker Charlie Austin, midfielder Carl Henry, and winger Matt Phillips. Looking at these signings made, the manager obviously wanted to make the squad more balanced and united apart from bringing spirited fighters to fight for the club. One player which made amazing impact on the club's progress thus far is Joey Barton. He initially wanted to leave the club and was expected to do so, but Harry Redknapp managed to convince him to stay. He is now arguably one of the most influential players for QPR in the middle of the park. Another player who expected to leave QPR in the summer is the Brazilian stopper Julio Cesar. Big clubs such as Arsenal, Fiorentina and Benfica are some of the clubs who were interested to bring the player to their clubs, but transfers fall through for some reason. Cesar is a fantastic goalkeeper who wanted to play at the top level in order to be picked for the Brazil squad for next year's World Cup. Redknapp also admitted to Cesar's potential and his expectance for Cesar to lead the squad. We genuinely think that Cesar is one of the best players in the club, and although Robert Green is fantastic, but he is prone to occasional mistakes. It is up to the manager to decide whether to continue freezing Cesar out of the first team or play him ahead of Green in the upcoming fixtures. It's time for the goal of the month. Fans are asked to choose the best goal of the 5 shortlisted goals by official QPR. Andrew Johnson's goal became the goal of the month, chosen by QPR supporters, and we think it rightly should be. The goal is, in our opinion, the goal of the month with a great build-up play and team goal. Comment down below on which goal you think is the best. But for now, sit back and enjoy for the best 5 goals from QPR for the month of August.
Was the target, there's Barton! Great save by Kirkland, and Johnson is there! And just like that, Queen's Park Rangers have taken the lead! Two goals! with him. Played across. Hitchcock! The 20-year-old on his Rangers debut. The son of the goalkeeping coach Kevin. He's been only on the field for 7 minutes. He couldn't miss that. Phillips. Hill. Return from Austin to Clint Hill. And it's in. Andrew Johnson pounces. Queen's Park Rangers lead at Bolton. And if it stays like this, QPR are heading to the top.
It's Clint Hill, gets the ball off Bright Phillips. That is a wonderful piece of football. 1-2 with Austin. Squares the ball, he's onside, Andrew Johnson.
If they can find a way through, Kenny's done well, Austin wide and touched home by Clint Hill. Clint Hill, the goal scorer for Queen's Park Rangers.
As we all know, QPR is now sitting at second in the N-Power League Championship with 13 points shared with Blackpool at the top. This is a good sign as QPR were predicted to bounce straight back to the Premier League this season. It's a heavy task, but not an impossible one. We hope Rangers will play well on the game against Birmingham and the other future games. That's it for this week, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like the show and subscribe us for more shows in the future. Catch us again next week for another episode of Rangers Weekly News. Toodles!